Now listen, if you think Edge, Adam, Adam Copeland, if you think Edge was better off going to All Elite Wrestling, it's like, bro, just stop watching wrestling. I mean, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, what is Christian Cage doing of note? By your logic, we would have seen Edge managing that dinosaur, right? What is Christian Cage doing? What good has he done in the past 2 years, right? He came out of retirement via injury, just like Edge. He is a legend, just like Edge. What has Christian Cage done? Hell, I would have thought Christian would have been where Chris Jericho is at. I thought Christian was going to be a top guy in this company. He's not close. He is a mid-carder. Christian Cage is a mid-carder in All Elite Wrestling. When he was in TNA, top guy. When he was in the WWF, he was like, kind of the upper mid-card guy, but he was still a world champion. What has Christian Cage done, bruh? Nothing. So what makes you think Adam Copeland would have done better? Dude, what is there to work with? Look, Edge does not want to be a world champion. Let me say that once again. He said it with his own mouth. He does not want to be a world champion. He just wants to put over young guys. He wants to work with up-and-coming talent so they can use that Edge rub. I made videos about it. Edge has put tons of guys over for the betterment. He put Theory over, Balor, Seth. Dude, he resurrected Seth Rollins' career. Dude, how can we forget that Edge worked with Seth Rollins? He put over Seth Rollins. He resurrected Seth Rollins. He had go away at first. Then they had that Hell in a Cell match at Saudi Arabia, which resurrected Seth Rollins' career to a point where he got a world title shot against Big E. So what are we talking about? Edge's job is to put over young guys, to put them over. That's his job. Use the rub to put over dudes. Look what he did with Randy Orton. Dude, even Randy Orton said that feud resurrected his career. It resurrected his passion for pro wrestling. That was a great feud. Edge and Randy Orton. Dude, he has done a great job. Like, what do you want from him? He's part-time. He does want to be a world champion, which means he has to work with guys that are somewhat in that mid-card. But that's the point. That's what Edge wants to do. He wants to work with young guys. Dude, who would you want to see him wrestle in All Elite Wrestling? Who? That's like, are you insane? Who? Oh, Max? Paige? Who else? Sammy G? Who would you want to see him work with that's entertaining in that company? Are you sick? It's like, who's doing anything good of note? If Edge would have went to All Elite Wrestling, he would have hurt his legacy. I'm sorry, Christian Cage has hurt his legacy. Matt Hardy has hurt his legacy. And to think, he actually asked to be cut from the WWF. Triple H was trying to sign him to NXT, but Matt said no. Well, that didn't age well, now did it? Matt Hardy would have been great down in NXT. Dude, what are you doing in All Elite Wrestling? See what I'm saying? Matt Hardy, Jeff, Cage, those three guys will forever be linked to Edge. I feel like Edge is doing great stuff for a guy that does not want to be a world champion. Who else? He had a great feud with Reigns. It's like, I like his feuds because he don't show up all the time. He's a part-time guy who we don't see often. Okay, that's a great thing. That means he's somewhat of a special attraction, which makes sense based on his age and his legacy. But dude, what the hell do you want from Edge? To me, Edge has had a great comeback. Dude, Edge has had a better comeback than CM Junk. So what is your standard here? If he would have gone to All Elite Wrestling, dude, we would hate Edge. I'm sorry. We would hate Edge. We would get tired of him, just like Chris Jericho, just like CM Junk, just like Christian Cage, just like Jeff. Dude, Jeff Hardy hurt his legacy going to All Elite Wrestling. What makes you think Adam wouldn't suffer that same fate? Look, Edge is doing great. The crowd still loves him. At the end of the day, he put over Rhea Ripley. He put over Dane Priest. He put over Finn Balor. It's like he is the reason we have the goddamn Judgment Day. So what are we talking about? It's like, I can't believe somebody said that. Somebody said Edge's run has been mediocre. Mediocre? How? He resurrected Seth freaking Rollins. Seth was dead, man. He was done. He was on his last legs until he had that feud with Edge. Remember when Seth broke into his house? That was great stuff. Wow, this is crazy. There's tons of matchups for Edge in the WWF. Bro, there's no matchups for him in All Elite Wrestling. Like who? Who was Edge gonna face? Dude, if Edge were to go to All Elite Wrestling, who was he gonna face? Who? Jack Perry? Who? Jericho? Who? Ricky Starks? Like, dog, there's slim pickings. There was nobody on that roster that was a dream match. Edge had tons of dream matchups. Hell, he has yet to face Brock Lesnar. So let that sink in. He has yet to face Bobby Lashley. So there's like tons of guys that we still haven't seen Edge face. Hell, he's yet to face Karrion Kross. It's like, bro, there's tons of dream matchups for him on Raw and SmackDown. He has done a great job. Hell, I would love to see Edge facing Gunther, the Ring General. Why not face Gunther? It's like, bro, he is working with a lot of young guys he is putting over. He put Seth back on the map. He made Finn Balor relevant. He was nice enough to put over Austin Theory. Hell, I think that was Theory's second biggest win of his career next to John Cena. Theory beat him. So, what are we talking about here? It's like, are you stupid? Raw has a better roster than Dynamite. SmackDown has a better roster than Dynamite. So, who was Edge gonna work with? Dude, if Edge would have gone to All Elite Wrestling, that would have been a goddamn money grab. That's it. He would have fell off within the first year. He would have fell off because that roster is kind of weak. Who was he going to face besides facing ex-guys for the WWF? Who? Wardlow? Who? Hobbs? Like, who the hell was he going to face? Hell, who have we seen Christian Cage face so far that we care? Nobody. Jack Perry has been his best matchup besides Kenny Omega. Let that sink in for just a second. I only remember two matchups from Christian Cage, and that's Omega and Jack Perry. That was going to be Edge's fate. So, please, man, don't be dumb. Don't be stupid saying awful, dumb things like that. I'm like, why would you say Edge has had a mediocre run? It's like, bruh, he has won the Royal Rumble. Like, bruh, he has had a great run since returning. At the end of the day, he does not want to be a world champion. He just wants to have fun wrestling young guys, help them get over to that next level. He has done that. Edge helped put over Dom Guerrero. He has helped put over Dane Priest, Balor, Ripley. He gave those four the rub. He gave Orton the rub, Rollins. He has given tons of guys the rub. He gave Roman Reigns the rub. It's like, I don't get it, man. I'm done.